guys, it's your girl Chelsea and I want to say welcome to my channel. If this is your first time watching me, I'm going to say please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you already subscribed to my YouTube channel, I want to say thank you for being really patient with me. I'm so sorry I've been MIA. Right now guys, I am back. I am on fire and I am back like bang da da dan. So guys, a new video every single Friday. So I don't know if you guys have been my new wigs. I've had it for 2 weeks now anyways, and you can see how soft it is. Well, at the end, if you want to know where I got my wig from, just leave your comment below and I will put up the link below. And because I love to share everything with my followers, and I think it's a very lovely wig. So far so good. So in today's topic, we're going to be sharing how to catch a guy Ninja style this summer. This is strictly for people who do not live in Nigeria. I'm sorry. So if you don't live in Nigeria and you're single and you're looking to mingle, I'm gonna say sit your ass down and watch this video, and remember to share and tag 1 or 2 of your friends and leave your comments below. If you're single and you're planning to go to Nigeria this summer, I'm going to share with you tips on how you can catch a guy this summer. I know you do not want to buy that flight ticket, because trust me guys, you don't want to buy a ticket, fly all the way to Nigeria and then come back and you did not meet anybody. What a waste of a trip. I know. It would be nice to meet a loving guy when you travel to Nigeria. So that is why I want to share with you tips on how you can find yourself that Mr. Nice Guy. So tip number 1 guys, I'm gonna say is, if you're going to Nigeria, make sure you carry your accent with you. Yes, when you're packing your bags, you're packing your bags, your suitcase or whatever it is, make sure you carry your accent with you. Because I don't care, people be like, oh, why do you have to sound like that? I mean, yes, you have to sound like that because you don't live in Nigeria. I mean, come on, how do they want you to sound? I know all those girls who complain are the same girls who, when they go to do masters, 1-year masters, they come back with this accent and they're like, in it, and you're like, I mean, you were only there for like a few months and you already have this accent. You don't want to go back and be sounding like the rest of them. I mean, there's no offense in it. I mean, we're all Nigerians. So when you go to Nigeria, please bring your accent. Any chance that you get when you go out to restaurants, be the loudest. Okay, no, that way they know that oh, this girl doesn't live here. So you not living in Nigeria in a way is a plus for you, because it helps to boost your chances when you're meeting other guys. So number 2 thing is, if you know all those girls on Instagram, okay, if you have cousins that are still in Nigeria and they are the type of girls who like to go out to say really cool places, not just going out for the sake of going out. I mean, I would not like to just be seen everywhere, but if you have to be seen somewhere, it has to be somewhere that is really cool, very posh, sophisticated, stuff like that. When you start going to Nigeria, try to reconnect with friends that you're seeing their pictures in social media, and they always go to all these cool weddings and go to all those cool parties and stuff like that, so that when you go to Nigeria you will not be bored, okay? Because you don't want to go to Nigeria and then you don't know anywhere to go to, or then the people that are taking you around are not taking you to all the cool places and you're just going to just stay there and just waste all your time, and then you come back and what did you do? Just let them know that you're coming into town, that you're going to be hooking up with them, so that way if they have any cool weddings, any party or stuff like that that they want to go to, they're going to tell you and you tag along with them, and hopefully that way you'll be able to meet somebody who is really worth your time. So tip number 3 is for people who just travel to Nigeria and all they do is just sit at home. If that's what you want to do, just chill at home, it's fine. But then there's no way you're going to be able to meet somebody from just sitting at home doing nothing, unless your parents already have some lineup of guys that they want you to meet. So if you're going home, you need to get yourself out of the house, okay? You need to utilize every single day. Let every single day count, okay? Go home, chill with parents. It's time to go out with friends. You need to be out there. You need to be socializing. That's the only way that you can be able to meet somebody. Someone can just see you and just know that, oh, this person might still this kind of person and they might want to hook you up. And if you were into the hookup thingy, you can go for it. Tip number 3, make sure that you're going to all these cool weddings, okay? So every Saturday, especially if you're in Lagos, there's bound to be a wedding, like a proper cool wedding, and a one day happening every single Saturday. Oh guys, look, I'm actually breaking out, and once this thing goes, I'll be back to normal. This is a price I get to pay for being a girl. So tip number 4 is location. Location matters, because if you're going back to Nigeria, for example, and you decide to stay in the village, obviously, if you're in the village, you're only bound to meet specific type of people. I don't know if they are your type, I mean, fair play to you. But if you're going to Nigeria and your plan is you want to meet somebody, whether it is your plan or not, if you're a single girl, definitely you want to mingle. So make sure that you are in a good location. I'm gonna say number one is Lagos. If you want to go to Lagos, Lagos is really cool, because the thing about Lagos is that you're bound to meet people in Lagos. It's like the New York of Nigeria. The hustle and the bustle of Lagos is like, oh my god, I love Lagos. So if you're in Lagos, you don't need somebody to potentially hook you up in Lagos. You can just go out to a proper cool bar, sit down, having a drink, and you see a really cool guy walk up to you and talk to you. That is, oh my god, one of the good things about Lagos. So I would say Lagos is a really cool place, especially if you are not used to coming back to Nigeria all the time. You don't have so many friends and you're still looking to meet somebody. I'm going to say find your way to Lagos when you're back on holidays, because that way you are actually allowing yourself more chances to meet people. Now let's talk about Abuja. I mean, I love Abuja. Abuja is quiet. I don't even know if it's as easy as it is to meet somebody in Lagos as it is to Abuja. Abuja is just not for me. It doesn't mean that it's not for anyone else. So if you're in Abuja, the only thing I'm gonna say is have friends who you're gonna meet up with, because if you're going to Abuja and you're just going all by yourself, I mean, you could be lucky. Some people are just lucky that way, but I mean, it's just a 50-50 thing. So you need to know if you want to stay in Lagos or if you want to stay in Abuja. But whichever one it is, you also need to be sure that you have friends or you have family members, or you just know correct people who are going to be taking you out all the time and allowing you the chance to meet somebody really nice. So number 5 is you need to know how to dress. I love the idea of dressing up. So if you're going to Nigeria, you sure that you have really shopped for the baddest clothes. I mean, you need to be on top of your game. The thing is, you really need to shop to kill, dress to kill. And I don't mean going naked, because it is a reserved country, obviously. And if you want people to take you seriously, you need to dress seriously as well. Many ways that you can dress sophisticated, classy, and still look really hot and everything. But another tip I'm gonna say is, if you're going there and you're going clubbing with a guy, please try as much as you can not to get drunk, because you don't want anyone to take you for granted. Especially if you're going clubbing, make sure you have somebody, you're going with somebody that you really trust, because you don't want anyone taking advantage of you, especially the fact that you don't live there. You might not know a lot of things, and when you're meeting somebody as well, you need to be really careful, because you're only there for a short amount of time, so you will not be able to know who the good and the bad guys are. So you might just see a really cool guy walk up to you and approach you, and because you're only there for a short time, you automatically think that, oh my god, he's so good looking, you're this and that. Please do not be in a hurry to open your legs up for guys over there. So you need to take your time. It does not matter, even though you're there for 3 weeks or for 4 weeks, he needs to get into the cookie jar straight away. No, I mean, if he wants, he can always ask you to come back another time. So you need to take your time to know people. Technically, take your time, don't rush into anything that you will end up regretting later. Guys, I wanted to say this now. Make sure that when you're there, you're always going for weddings. Make sure you go for all these top wedding shows, like if they have like an AY show or stuff like that, make sure you go for one of them. I've never been to any of these things before. I haven't been to an AY show, but I heard it's lovely. I would love to go one of these days. Go to the cinema to watch movies, go to nice restaurants. I mean, I don't mean like you need to spend money to get money. So it's just life. If you want to meet a guy that's really classy, you cannot just be going to just anywhere. So you need to be willing to invest. And I hope you've also saved up a lot of money for yourself to spend there, because you don't want to go there and you have to depend on any guys. So you need to have your own money, and remember to be safe over there, and have as much fun as you can. And like I said, the most important thing is go with your accent, because it gives you like an upper hand over the other girls over there. I know they will not be happy to hear this, but yes, it does. So it's good. And every time and every opportunity you get when you're talking to a guy, please always try to slip it in there that you do not live there. You just have to kind of like just look for a way to put it, oh, I don't live here, I'm just here on holidays. Guys, I hope you loved my video today, and if I forgot to add anything else, you can always drop it down in the comment section below. And thank you guys for watching my video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. Please subscribe.